Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy Endwalker. The new jobs are of course here as well. Last episode we did Sage's first mission, which came out yesterday, so that's on the channel if you haven't looked at it. Here's the hotbars, and I did this like I said I would off camera. Now we're going to unlock Reaper. We're going to have a little look at Reaper, we're going to do the first quest, and then we're going to try and build a hotbar with all of the actions and have a good look at them. Again, I'm sick. Sorry about my voice. This hopefully will not be present in Reaper 2. Okay? Right. The killer instinct. Let's do it. You there. You are a fighting sort, yes? By the looks of it, you're one of no mean skill. My employer is in a need for a man of your talents. You see, he's been bested by threats. Beset by threats, an unsavory group of thugs known as the Limineurs. Okay, their leader demands my master part with some of his considerable wealth, or, well, I'll just tell you they call her the Reaper, and I'll leave the rest to your imagination. We don't intend to acquaintance these churlish demands without a fight and sought arm by our side. Would you go as far to ensure our survival? Your arm, perhaps? If, in case of the opportunity to perform a good deed isn't enough encouragement enough, please be reminded that my master possesses a considerable wealth. If you would aid us and come with haste to the FFIXV, where make our stand against these brutes. Okay. Sure. Sapphire Exchange. Good crap. So Reaper, of course, one of the more popular things to show up ever since this announcement. People have been very excited to play Reaper and use a scythe. A scythe is available in game before in the Mog Station. You can buy a scythe, which is reminiscent of the scythe of the lady in Ida. Ida is her name. I was like, what the fuck is her name? The second I want to talk about something, you could use it for other classes. I believe you can now purchase that weapon for Reaper as well on the Mog Station, which is pretty funny. Maybe it's just not a glamour piece, you can just equip by all of them. Ah, you. I know why you're here. It means to lay a finger on my coin purse. You have deprived from my cold, lifeless Master Genio. He's a friend. This adventurer has agreed to help. We'll show the Reaper what her empty invitations are worth. Maybe I should have swapped to something a bit more intimidating. And a healer. I see. My apologies, sir. Tensions have been high of late, as I'm sure you can understand. I'll try and do voices next time. I know I usually give all these characters like stupid voices, but can't do it with my throat like this condition. For reasons that elude me, the Lumaras have made my life a waking nightmare. Sight unseen, they have demanded that I begin paying them for the luxury of my own life. Rumors aboard of their origins. Some say they're indigenous of some barbaric nation. They flaunt our laws and threaten their betters with impurity. They're led by a dead-eyed killer who draws their scythe at the smallest sight. Refuse their payment of coin, and she takes her share of your lifeblood. Instead, rubbish, I say. Reaper is not a truest bandit. Listen, Fury, listen, Fury, you have there. An interesting theory you have there. Care to test it? Oh shit. Here she is. You're the Reaper. Just a quite old lady, actually. Oh, you're a perceptive one, aren't you? Suppose that you've come to be in possession of so many shiny things. And what do we have here? Hiring some help while our ledgers remain unbalanced? You wouldn't be trying to wriggle your way out of paying us for a job well done, would you? What was all this sight unseen? I had these Lemurians before. My, how do you keep the lies straight? You did tell your hired muscle here what great friends we were, so great in fact that you trusted none other than me and mine to put scare to you into your competition. A job we were happy to do. You can't find your fortune in this fair city without stepping over a few bodies on the way, after all. But as flexible as our morals are, I'm afraid without coin to bend them, we only have one resource less. I agree, I am quite the morsel, as it were, but one does wonder how you found yourself with a bodyguard of such uncommon metal. I got all the metal. Like, just ask the Boja guys. I got it all. Aye, not an ounce of fear in their gaze, and none more puffed up arrogance either. This lad, my dear Ginger, is a genuine article. He has what we in the mercenary trade like to call killer instinct. I mean, yeah, I guess I've killed a fairy. I'm like, huh? Well, yeah, actually, yeah, I guess I've killed a bunch. How's this? For the sake of our long-standing friendship, I'll make it simple. Allow me to take this adventure off your hands, and debt is forgiven. What? That's all? I believe this is what them in your trade call a bargain. As for you, adventurer, it seems you've been made a free agent. But if you still inclined to put those instincts of yours to use, come and visit our headquarters in Pearl Lane. The door's open. So they're just abandoned mercenaries. They're just mercs. They just sell swords. Alright, well, peace out, guy. Good luck. Good luck with all, whatever other garbage you were doing. I forget. I gotta go get my Reaper on. Hello. The boss told me you'd be coming in. Yeah, sure. Let's head to the headquarters. Boss, the guest of honor has arrived. I don't mean to be rude, but you do look old to be swinging that thing around. It's just still in good shape though, huh? Survivor of Alamigo and Doman decides to appear before me. I have heard all about you. It's not too in this line of work. The stories paint you as a frosty incarnate, a force of nature. Few have survived. Peace, friend. I have no desire to put a killer to the proof personally. I don't have a death wish. Damn, she's smart. You can call me Decelia. I'm a Reaper, one of many. the leader of this little family here, as why I invited you to our home. There's a job I'd like you to take care of for me. Depends on the job. We could have been self-righteous and be like, I don't work for thieves, but let's be honest. We're fine with that. Now, don't you worry that virtuous heart of yours, and I won't ask you to do anything so much as bend the law. This job is purely to benefit your fellow man. All you have to do is kill one for me. Though perhaps kill ain't the right word, seeing as he's already dead. Don't look so surprised. I know you've seen the dead walk. This time you'd be up against a void scent. Come here to unleash its singular brand of wickedness upon the world. It won't be an easy task. The evil driving this monster is black as the void and near as deep. Countless souls have succumbed to its hunger. Worthy prey for one included to heroics, don't you think? You can't face it if you're as you are, though. Sworn as your strength may be, I need to train you techniques that will let you pierce the void, slaughter its kin, not king. I added a G on for some. Keep talking. Is it Collarbone? Don't see many galleons at Udar, do you? Let alone one as savage as this. Save your startled gasps. I'm not out of surprises yet. Hold your hand out. The crystal here is made of stuff I think you are, and then you're in for a treat. That's it. I knew it. You had what it takes. This would be the adventure manifest. This would be an avatar, a manifestation of your essence and Stygian power of the void scent. On the other side, a void scent to which, if you so choose, bind to yourself. You gain skills unlike anything you've ever known, skills that allow people like me to operate in the shadows and kill those that need killing since time immemorial. And your first assignment should be to walk the path is to use the power of one void scent against another. The betterment of the realm. You reward with the wisdom of countless generations of Guardian assassins. But if sided with your kind, oh, be able to piss off this having a go at me. You've come to concern the society of your soul. Take a venture and piss off. Keeps telling me to piss off. However, if you've none of the aforementioned objections, and you don't mind walking the nice edge twixt life and death, then you'll have the tools to see your justice done, and done right every time. This is a choice you must make, and soon every moment of quarry stalks the land, another opportunity for them to do harm. Absolutely. I take it you've come to a decision then, am I right? There's no turning away once you've chosen, mind you. You'll dance with death and return as envoy. Return as its envoy. Or you won't return at all. So what will it be? Not much of a dancer, but power. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do. Very good then. Let's not waste time. Here's a crystal and a test to both worlds. You walk as a reaper, bind yourself to the void scent and claim strength to the weak. Hearts shunned. So the avatar at your side, does the void scent bring its power to bear, feeding upon the souls of fiends and cut down in return? Not a bad arrangement, huh? But I'm sure you tire of words. Here, the traditional weapon of our order. See how you work sharpen your back. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. It's high quality again, which I mean is good, I guess, for the player, but fucks over the crafters. Made a nice bit of cash making katanas high quality, you know. Right, okay. Let's do it. Let's equip this, which of course makes us a nude. But we'll also empty this. Hiya. Oh. An eye patch. Very nice. Look at that. We look good, huh? Okay, okay. We got kind of a cool stance as well. I like it. Oh, never mind. That's kind of lame. That's literally the botanist stance. But I suppose that makes sense since these guys are just literally angry farmers. So let's take all these off. Then we'll go through them like we did before. Oh yeah. I deliberately left sprint off because I forgot to put sprint up here when we blasted into the thing. Alright, let's read this first. Soul gauge. Alright. The soul gauge can be filled via extension of certain weapon skills or defeating enemies affected with death's design. With significant soul stored in the gauge, you can execute actions such as Bloodstalk, Strife, acquired at level 55, or Gluttony, acquired at level 70. Okay, you can view the job gauge in the description at any time from the actions and traits menu. That little gauge here. Much more simpler than Sage's one from the word go. Just quickly HUD layout and shove this down here, shall we? There we go. Oh, there was another one there. What was that? Hold on. Depth gauge. Alright, let's put that above. We'll have to remember that. It's there. Right. Okay. So we got sprint. Guess we'll shove limit breakdown here or something for now. Well, since it's there. This is in my face. Alright, first off, we got Slice. Lives attack with potency of 300, increases the soul gauge by 10. Beauty. That's a 1. Risk in Slice. Lives an attack with potency of 140. Combo Slice. Its potency is 380. Increases soul gauge by 10. Okay, that sounds like a 2 to me. Shadow of Death. Delivers an attack with a potency of 300. Afflicts targets with Death's design. Okay, increases damage you deal to target by 10%. Extends the duration of Death's design by 30 seconds to the maximum of 60 seconds. Increases soul gauge by 10 if the target is KO'd before the effect expires. That is going to be useful. We're going to be clicking it all the time. So we're going to put that one on the triangle, we're going to put that above Slice and 1, 2, our basic 1, 2, 3. Harp deals unexpected damage with potency of 300. Let's put that there for now. That's just a simple slice. Hell's Ingress. We probably should teleport to my house or something. We should like just flip around with the knife. Hell's Ingress. Quickly dash 15 yards forward. Okay, so it's like a blink, right? That's great. We're gonna put that one right there. That also does go with Harp though. So interesting. Allows next Harp to be cast immediately. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. So we can use it and then use that and refresh it. I'm not entirely certain on the thing. Executed while bound. Okay. That's a dash, so that's pretty good. That's nice. It's I think it's more like dancers. I don't know what it's called, but it's dancers one that moves forward. Quickly dashes 50 yards backwards. Okay, nice. Interesting. So we've basically got the samurai's dashes and dash out here, but slightly different. That moves us back. There. That's where my samurai ones are. Okay, so spinning sickle delivers an attack with potency of 140 to all nearby enemies. Okay, this is going to be awkward because I believe you do more pressing other buttons rather than your 1, 2, 3 or something to that effect when it comes to Reaper. Like I said, not certain yet. We don't know how it works, but that's what I've heard. There's attack with a potency of 40, waxing slice. So okay, so that's our 3. So I like to keep my AoEs up here, but sometimes that doesn't make sense depending on how the job functions. So that sounds like a number 3 to me, since that functions with that one and gives 460 potency. Wall of Death delivers an attack with potency of 100 to all nearby enemies. Afflicts Death's design. Okay, so it's the same as Shadow of Death, but it does it to everybody. Design, Soul Gauge. Fix. Okay, so we're going to put that one up here as well. Or what is this one? Arcane's Crest. Grants Crest of Time borrowed to self, creating a barrier that nullifies damage, totaling up to 10% of maximum HP. Interesting. So interesting. So it's just a little bit of self mitigation. Barrier up to 10% of maximum HP. Interesting. Okay, well we're gonna put that down here. And we're also gonna put it here. Now. Nightmare Slash. There's the potency of 120 to all nearby enemies, 180 if combo potency, and we're spinning twice. That goes up here. Bloodstalk summons your avatar to deliver an attack with a potency of 40. Grants Soul Reaver. 30 seconds. Attack count will be reduced to 1 when already under the effect of Soul Reaver. Okay. Soul Gauge cost 50. That costs us a big one. That's expensive, but that brings up our avatar. Desiree time with Gladdy. Okay. So let's put. What is this one? This deals unexpected damage. Let's put you here for now. Swerve summons your avatar to deliver an attack. Potency of 140 enemies to occur before you. Grant Soul Reaver. Okay. Stat count will be reduced to 1 already in Soul Reaver. So this is the same as this, but this is for AoE. This is single target. I believe. Or maybe. Or as weird as that sounds, because it's there on the other bar, right? So if we're here, it's the same button. Does that make sense? Soul Slice delivers attack with potency of 460, increases soul gauge by 50, shares a recast armor with Soul Sickle. Soul Sickle is here, that's AoE, not AoE. Put that here, and then we're gonna put. Oh, it'll be different, but that'll be fun. Give it. There's an attack with a potency of 400 when executed from the player's flank. Okay, so this is got a positional. We need to be doing this on the flank. And this is, if it's enhanced, it's 460 damage, and if it's from the flank, 520. Quite a considerable amount, so don't do it if you're not on the flank. Grez enhanced gallows. Okay, there's an action, Bloodstalk changes to Unveiled Gallows while under the effect of enhanced gallows. It can only be executed while under the effect of Soul Reaver. So we do this, we use this, and then we use these? Like a gunbreaker trigger sort of thing. Okay. Gives us gallows. The gallows. Bloodstalk changes to give it. Wait, what? The action Bloodstalk, this one, changes to Unveil give it. The effect of it has give it. This is an attack potency of 200 enemies. They're code before you. These are single target. That's from the gallows is from the rear. Give it is from the flank. Guillotine is in fact AoE. Put that up there as well. Interesting. I feel like I'm not going to understand this until I've done a dungeon or two. Arcane Circle, okay, increases damage dealt by self and nearby enemies by 3%. Okay, that's pretty good. Gluttony summons your avatar to deal unexpected damage to target or by it. Potency of 500 and 25% less for all remaining enemies. Grants 2 stacks of Soul Reaver. Okay. Do we have use that one or that one? Not there for now. I'm not sure how that works. We can't try it out until 76. So, Ash Round offers you a flash to the vessel of your avatar, gaining a maximum stacks. Maybe Shroud. Okay. That actions can be executed while playing host to your avatar. They all cost 50 gauge though. Yeah, so you do that every minute, you do that every 15. You must gain gauge like a mother. Like what the? Man, I really don't get it. Also, grants soul so to self, casting the action the Harvest Moon. I love Harvest Moon. Cast time is insight when used outside of battle. Can't do that yet. Wonderful Harvest. Delivers an attack to all enemies in a straight line before you. Okay. Potency of 520 to the first enemy is 60% less for every remaining enemy. Immortal Sacrifice 1 stack. Potency increase 800. Stacks of Immortal Sacrifice exceeds max cost. So if we have more Immortal Sacrifices, we can deal more damage, like Bard's. Like Bard's like super arrow thing. It's fucking confusing, eh? Confusing from the outside in. Okay, well let's pop you down there for now. Deals instant damage to all enemies nearby it with a potency of 1000 the first enemy. Wow, that's a lot of potency. And 600, 60% less remaining enemies. Okay. Shrouded effect expires upon execution. Requires at least 1 stack of Levy Shroud. God, look how many we got this. Okay, so these are these are all spells that we can't do. These all change to these. So this is the last one we need to place. We guess we'll place it there, which does leave us with quite a considerable amount of space, actually. There was this one that we did place right up here. Arcade Circle. Put that there. Then roll quests, or roll things. Again, every DPS should know what these are by now. If you're not a DPS by nature, Second Wind is a heal, is a self-heal. Whilst it may not seem overly impressive, if you as a DPS get hit by an AoE or something, and it's just you who got hit, feel free to Second Wind it. I'm sure your healer will appreciate it. This means that they can just carry on doing their DPS. They don't need to worry about you because you healed yourself. You took a second just to use that. Leg sweep, yeah, that's gonna be. I like leg sweep here, but I think we're gonna have to move leg sweep. I'm gonna have to get used to leg sweep being in a different spot because samurai is slightly different too. So our leg sweep button is gonna be there from now on. Arm's length down here, bloodbath, true north. The leg sweep is gonna be there because it's gonna be there for everything else, every other class I do too. That's all. Right. So what was it? Arcade Circle? Right, well I think the only way I'm gonna get a hang of this is if I do a couple of dungeons. So I will do that in a couple of days. There should hopefully be another one of these. It should be Reaper 2 when we do the next quest and I talk about a bit more about what we're doing and what I've learned and how it functions. If I feel at all prepped to talk about that, I'm gonna level it. I'm gonna level up Sage first, I think, because it's gonna be more beneficial for me to have a healer alongside my samurai, help other people out. So we'll probably see Sage. You'll probably see Sage 2 before you see Reaper 2. Hopefully that's not frustrating. Keep an eye on the channel for them anyway, along with the MSQ as well and other content. So thank you so much for watching. My voice will not be like this for next Reaper, okay? I hope so much that it's not like this. And we can do a proper episode with some funny voices and some fun and me laughing a lot more. Because if I laugh, it hurts. Not great. So, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Press the like button. Comment and tell me what you think of Reaper. Tell me all of your details about how you feel about Reaper. Every little bit. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.